In other business news, we look at salaries in South Africa as the BankservAfrica Take-Home Pay Index has tracked lower, with the average income dropping below 16,000 rand as a mark. However, the index is still 5.6% up on a year-ago level. It's noted that the lower load shedding is said to result in an improved business environment, which may translate into allowance to pay inflation-related salary increases in 2024. Independent economist Elize Kruger joins us now to go over the particular findings. Thank you so much for your time, Elize. What does this reading tell us about the state of take-home pay?
Good afternoon to me, Sang. Yes, indeed. If we look at the month of April, we had a slightly lower number, although, as you mentioned, still up compared to last year this time. And actually, if you look at the 4-month average, the year to date, your take-home pay is still up by 6%, which is quite I would say, an encouraging number, especially that given that we have come from a year where we had salaries really under pressure last year. So it is of a low base, I would also add. But so far, it looks like this year could be somewhat better for salaries, both in nominal terms and also in real terms.
What's to be said about the near-term outlook then? It does seem to be a bit on the side of improvement, but can we expect even better?
Yes, I do think that we can see, salaries picking up slightly further during the course of this year, because the business environment has indeed improved. On the one side, yes, load shedding has been less. And as we all know, for 2 months, we have had no load shedding. So that has a direct positive correlation with economic activity. It increased productivity of companies. It just enables companies to make their profits easier. And that could be, just a very important factor in CPI-related salary increases. We have seen that amongst the unionized sectors, where all the latest increases negotiated were quite comfortably above the current inflation rate.
Lastly, could there be some correlation with the improved economic picture post the 2024 elections, especially as we go into salary negotiation season, but around the expectation of policy that is directed at fair wages in this country?
Yes, I do believe that if we see a good outcome on the election, so i.e. an outcome that will not result in notable changes in our economic policies, that will be a positive. And if we can see the continuation of improvements that we've seen on load shedding, even our logistical crisis has been alleviated. We're starting some structural reforms starting to bear fruit that could just give us that conducive environment for better economic growth in 2024 that will also be instrumental then for better wage increases.
Thank you so much for your input. That's independent economist Elize Kruger talking to us about the latest take-home pay survey that is indicating a dip, but at the same time, it is a far better level than where South Africa was over a year ago.